Hi everyone, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. This is Melanie and this is another installment in my 12 days of Christmas leading up to Christmas. This is another home decor, or I'm calling it a home decor piece, but you could easily adapt this into a card if you so desired. So for today's project, I am going to be using the Easel card by Art Impressions. It will make a card that looks like this with an easel backdrop. Obviously, as I said, I'm making this a home decor piece, so we are not going to turn this into a card. I am going to use the Mintay Home for Christmas 6x6 paper pad, and in particular, I am focusing on this image here. That is going to be the focal point of my easel. So I did die cut out two of the easel pieces using 110-pound cardstock. There are score lines, so you do want to fold along the score lines. This piece here is a little tricky. It comes all like this. So there's this half circle here. So it does cut out the half circle and it has a score line across the top. But what you need to do is on the side closest to this edge, you need to trim it halfway so that basically this is disconnected. So from here to here it's disconnected, and then you need to fold the other one in the opposite direction and do the same thing. So this piece is cut out halfway through, and the idea being that you will take these two pieces together, and then this comes to the back. You basically will adhere that all down, and this easel part pops up, and if everything's glued, this will hold it in place. And so then you get your card. This would be glued down. This is your card, and this flap here, of course, would be your decorative item, and then this would sit on your table. I am going to adhere all these level layers down so it will be completely glued flat, and that is because this is going to be a home decor piece and I want the stability. Now this piece here, as you can see, is just going to fit in. I am going to lose some of the decorative elements, and I'm okay with that. I believe I get 2 sheets. Yeah, I get 2 sheets in the paper pad, and so I'm going to pull both of those out because I want to do a little bit of a layered look, and I need the 2 sheets in order to do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trim one of these patterns to size. The easel is 3 5/8 by 4 7/8, so 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. So I'm going to trim this down to fit within this panel, and I will be right back. Okay, so this is roughly 3 5/8. I wanted to preserve this wreath, and in order to do that, I trimmed this out first, but it does mean I'm ending up with this wonky little cutout. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim out around the upper edge of this and leave the bottom edge squared. Okay, so here's what the panel looks like trimmed out. So now I'm going to pick a few elements to pop out. I'm thinking the presents and the nutcracker and maybe this piece here. And we'll see about the mantel pieces. They look a little bit fussy. I'm not too sure about those yet. So let me start with those and then I will come back. Okay, so I have my pieces cut out, and I did opt to go for the ones on the mantel because, well, you know, if I'm gonna go big or go home, right? So we're just going to layer those on top with some foam. So let me get doing that. Okay, now that I have foam tape on all the pieces, it is just a matter of peeling off the backings, aligning the images, and if I've got any excess, because I trimmed the original image down, just trimming those off. And so you're going to get a little bit of layered dimension. So let me add the rest and I will show you the finished image. Okay, so to put the card panel together, I'm going to finish it off with some red glitter washi tape and some gold foil. So the first thing I'm going to do is just apply some adhesive to the back. figure out where I want it to go. Somewhere around there. See how straight it is. Okay. Give that a good push. And let's trim off some red washi. Okay, because we haven't glued these panels down and I'm going to sandwich everything, I am just going to wrap that side, this side. I mean, it's going to be the back. You probably won't notice it, so just so I have a nice clean edge on the front, I think I'm going to wrap that as well. Okay, and now let's take some gold foil washi. I trimmed off a piece of the gold, and I'm going to do the same thing. I am going to wrap it just so I don't have to worry about having a nice even edge. I'm probably just overlapping it slightly with the red glitter just to make sure I don't get any white showing through. I like how that is turning out. So let's glue the easel card together, and I'm not sure what else I'm going to add on here yet. I'm thinking maybe some sort of sentiment or something. I have to think about that. Okay, so here's my front. I've added adhesive to the back side and the half of the easel fold. I did not apply any here because I have a feeling this is going to be trickier to line up, and so I'm going to use liquid glue to adhere that. And then on this one I only adhered glue on the, or adhesive on the half of the panel. I don't think I'm going to need it on this one, but if I do, I can always add it at a later date. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel off the adhesive on this one side. And this is going to get adhered to the top like that. So I'm going to try and align the scallops at the bottom. And if I do that, then the rest of the card should automatically be aligned. Okay. And now we're going to adhere this down and this down, and we're just going to watch these flaps to make sure that they can maneuver. Just watch this. This is going to be the trickiest part, I think, of assembling this whole card, or whole decor piece. Fold that back up. No. There we go. Much better. Okay. And then this will fold down like that. And there's our card. At this point, it's pretty, should be pretty easy to align these. So I'm just going to add some liquid glue. Make sure you don't glue the flaps. Give that a good press. Can still fold flat. Okay, so what am I going to put for words? Let me go see what I've got. Okay, so I found this Small Talk by Tim Holtz. He's got some Christmas sentiments in here. A couple of ones that I'm thinking of. Deck the Halls would be kind of cute. It's the most wonderful time of the year would be fun. What else do we got here? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I like that one. And it's nice and long. Let's do that one. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I think that'll fit. Maybe. Just cute. Okay, but I do want to put some foam tape on this, which is going to be painful to watch. So I will spare you the details. So I've got some foam tape on the back, and actually it wasn't that bad. I forgot I had 1/8 inch foam tape, so that actually went easier than I thought. Okay, so let's just align this right along the seam. Probably should have done this before I made it into an easel. Made my life a little bit easier, but that's okay, we can fold it down. Oh, I like that. I think that turned out super cute. Obviously, if you wanted to add some more sparkle and shine, you could use a wink of glitter and stuff like that. I might just use some clear just on where the lights and candles are. So there's a little light there and a little light there, the flame, and then we'll just add some sparkle to the fireplace. I think that is it. This is gonna look so cute on my dining room buffet. Fun, fun, fun. Let me know if you've ever turned something that's really intended for a card into a project. I'd love to know what you did with it. Thanks so much for joining me, and until next time, happy crafting.